Hi, welcome to the Lavender Cafe, and today, as promised, we're going to be reviewing the Youtooz Haunted Bonnie figure. I've never done any sort of actual unboxing / review before, and I know this is slightly different content than most of you may have subscribed for, but I hope you enjoy anyways. Merch collecting is one of my favorite hobbies, and I dream of one day getting sponsored by one of my favorite merch companies or something, so I wanted to record me opening this because I have been waiting for it to come in for months. But I promise, more art content is still on the way. That is still one of my top priorities. Bit of a disclaimer, I'm using a better camera to record this, but I'm really stupid with cameras and don't really know what I'm doing yet, so there may be quite a bit of focusing issues throughout the video, and I'm so sorry about that, and we'll work on fixing it for my content in the future. Anyways, time for the unboxing. Okay, so here is it in its basic box it comes. I've never bought a Youtooz before, so this is very new to me. I'm not a huge fan of how reflective this kind of, I get it's like a protective box, but it's ugly and I'm gonna take it off. I have not even opened this at all. I opened the package, set it aside, and waited to record, so I'm really excited. Okay. Guys, I'm so excited. Guys, I've literally I pre-ordered this back in October, because this came out when the FNAF movie did, and I'm really excited. Oh my god, wait! Okay, first thing I'm noticing is that the plastic protective seal has the design on it. That's super sick. Which, that's probably a normal Youtooz thing, but I didn't know that. So that's really cool. So that means I can display this kind of separately, and that's really cool. I like that. I'm gonna put that over here. Okay, so here's the actual box. Okay. I'm so excited. Guys, I'm so excited. So here's what the box looks like. It's really nice. It's for the Five Nights at Freddy's collection. Awesome. I feel like it's kind of focusing a little bit weird right there. Or not focusing, it's like fading a little bit, like the Y and the S, which maybe that's part of the FNAF logo and I never noticed, but I think it looks really weird here, but I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Okay, then it's Youtooz number 28. I don't know really what that means. Cool art on the side. I will always applaud Youtooz for having really cool boxes and really cool stuff. Oh my god, okay, so they have the stuff from the newspaper clippings in FNAF 1 on here. So yeah, it says parents reportedly noticed what appeared to be blood and mucus around the eyes and mouths of mascots. That's really cool. And then one parent likened them to reanimated carcasses. And I think for this specific design where it has the crying child and stuff and shows the haunted animatronics with the children inside of them, I think that's super sick. Then yeah. Cool box overall. I really like it. Okay, let's open it up. Okay, I'm really excited. Oh, there's stuff on the inside. Where's that foul odor coming from? Oh, that's super sick. It's okay, I really like this box. Almost tells a story, if that makes sense, and I think that's super sick. I don't know if every Youtooz does that. I really do need to pick up more now that I'm really liking this experience, because this is actually so cool. And it's so much more creative than Funko boxes, where it's kind of just, I guess because also Funko just does so many designs, but they just kind of copy and paste the same things over and over again. But this is so sick. I'm actually loving this. Okay, I'm so excited. I don't want to harm the box at all, because I do want to keep it. As a figure collector personally, when it comes to I don't really collect figures specifically, but you know what I mean. When I get figures, specifically Funkos, I always take them out of the box, but I do like keeping the boxes and putting them back in, if that makes sense. I don't like throwing out the boxes, but I also love looking at the figure, and I'm immediately noticing, before I look at the figure, I want to look at this box a little bit more, that there's pizzeria logos and designs and stuff. It's supposed to look, it's literally the FNAF 1 office inside of the box. And that's such a cool detail that they did not have to include, and I think that's actually so awesome. My rating on Youtooz merch goes up exponentially now that I own this, by the way. Okay, here we go. Oh, guys, he's real. Guys, he's real. Okay, oh my god. He's a lot bigger than I thought he would be. For some reason, I always imagined Youtooz as being a lot smaller, but I'm really liking him. Okay, let's get a little close up here. There we are. There he is. Oh my god. There's the crying child as like a little close-up. I wasn't expecting it to be this like kind of like translucent material, but I love it. I kind of immediately wish it was like maybe slightly more, less just clear and more like a translucent white or like a more translucent gray. Like I just feel like it was slightly more opaque. That'd be really nice, because I feel like in certain like collections and stuff it's just kind of gonna not really be too like visible, but I do really like, I do like it still. That's just my own personal pickiness. Okay, color-wise, I'm absolutely obsessed with this thing. It's such like a good shade of like purplish blue that like blue Bonnie fans can cope, but purple Bonnie fans like me still like love it. And I don't know how much that shows up by like the candlelight and stuff, but that's just a very good, it's a very good color. I do really like that. And then they have the Youtooz thing on the bottom, which I didn't know they did that either. I think that's super sick. I like that they have them on big stands, because one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to like Funko Pops is just how much like they don't really like to stand up sometimes, and it's kind of really annoying. Okay, time for just a few little nitpicks of mine. He does not have a tail, which is a little sad to me. I do feel like the paint job around his eyes is just a little sloppy. Like, I don't know if you can really tell, but like right here specifically where it curls down here, it's just the red's just ever so slightly where the black should be. And it's tiny things, but it's enough that like it bugs me a little bit, because this was a decently expensive figure. I think his mouth looks really great. That's something a lot of FNAF figures really like struggle with, but I think he looks really good here. And overall, just like the way that Youtooz fit an animatronic into their style is really cool to me, I think. I'm a little upset about the tail, and that's honestly, I think, the only thing I can really heavily nitpick. I do also think it would be a little bit cooler if they had like a bit of black separation in between the joints and stuff to give it that more like animatronic feel, but I do still think like the way this looks is great. I can't really nitpick that heavily. Editor Ghost here, I'm actually wrong. He does have some black detailing on his wrists, but I do stand by that I kind of wish he had him on his whole body. I think that would have really just added that perfect, like, extra touch that would have just really made him perfect. I am a little confused by, like, the triangle-tipped ears. I see that on honestly kind of a decent amount of FNAF merch. Like, I mean, this is a bootleg, so it's gonna be ugly anyways, but, like, they give him weird little triangle ears, but honestly, I never really saw him like that. Like, they're still very pointed, but this is a full-scale, like, triangle, which I think is a little wonky. But overall, like, I still think this figure is actually so cute, and I do kind of really want to get more. I kind of wish I got the full set, but I just couldn't really afford it. These are a little pricey, but I am very glad, and, like, I'm very glad I got him, and I'm very excited to like put him on my desk and stuff. I think Youtooz did a really, really good job with this figure, and I'm sure they did with the other ones too. I just can't review those as nicely if I don't have them. And that was my review of the Haunted Bonnie Youtooz figure. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed seeing me review some merch, and I definitely plan to make more of this style of video. If you'd like to support me elsewhere, feel free to follow my TikTok and my Tumblr, or even buy something from my shop. All of those will be linked down in the description. I hope you're having a wonderful day, make sure you take care of yourself, drink some water, have a snack, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!